and welcome to Kevin K9's Capers. We're so glad to have you here. This show is about the craziest and the weirdest things that some of your canines do. I'll tell you what, you're going to have a positive good time, as in 4 paws. And we're going to just tell you right now, our sponsor for the show is Lavish Canine Sweets. You can find them on Facebook, or you can go ahead and go to the internet and find their URL. But I'll tell you this, one of the things we love, Lavish Canine Suite, is a beautiful daycare and boarding resort, not a kennel. So thanks for our sponsors. And I'll tell you this, one of the first things that we want to cover about this show is we're going to cover everything from not just videos, but we're also going to cover your health concerns, the health do's and don'ts for your pet, as well as some of the fun and exercise things you can do with your pet. So, right now, I'd like to introduce to you my co-host. My first co-host is Snar Snar.
Hello, my name is Snar Snar. I can't wait to be on this show to give some good information.
My name is Tumbe. Tumbe Afalambe. I am on the show to make sure we both have a good time. And who are they gonna let out? Who let the dogs out? Woo! Woo, 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 woo. You guys are always just doing something. What are you doing? I'm Bud. They just let me out because I'll tell you, I enjoy the show as well. We're going to have some fun. Woo! And now that we've had our fun in that way, one of the best things that you're going to do is you're going to sit back, you're going to enjoy it, and let's bark it out. And welcome back.
Hi, I'm Snar Snar, don't forget.
And I'm Tumbe. We are going to cover,
What are we going to cover?
we're going to cover the health and nutrition, the do's and don'ts, and also some of the toxic foods. Whether your dog is a puppy, whether it's an adult, or whether it's a senior. One of the things that you really want to make sure, give them quality food. And what we mean by quality food is make sure that it is balanced. When you read those ingredients, always look to see if there's real meat in there. That's very important, and not a ton of byproducts. One of the other things that you want to do, always give your dog fresh water. Make sure you constantly have clean water for your family pet. That way, their digestive system and everything else works very well. And I'll tell you, I know you love to give them some of that great home cooking food that you have. But these are some things that you want to consider. One, it's okay to give them some plain chicken or plain turkey. It's okay if they have some carrots, if whether or not they have some fruits and blueberries. And when they have those balanced type of things, it does not replace their regular food. But you will have a happy and healthy hound. Now, toxic foods. This is even more important. Some of the things you want to make sure your pet stays away from. Chocolate. You want to stay away from chocolate, onions, garlic, grapes, raisins, and you won't believe it. But I will tell you this, and Toomey will tell you too. Macadamia nuts, macadamia nuts, macadamia nuts, macadamia nuts. So there are some nuts you want to stay away from. The other thing you might look at is cooked bones. When the bones are cooked, they splinter. So you want to make sure you're careful about those cooked bones. When your dog gets a little older, they become more lactose intolerant. So one of the things we are talking about is watch their milk and also watch their dairy when they get a little older. And in order to keep your dog energized and excited, let's talk about fun and exercise. One of the things you want to do, hide treats to just go ahead and get them in that scent mood. They'll find those treats and they'll enjoy that time that you're spending with them. The other thing is in your backyard, you may decide to just put an obstacle course. As you walk through it, they'll follow you. And at the end, there's a treat. And in this kind of weather, what would be better than a kiddie pool? to be able to get in there and splash and enjoy themselves, drink a little bit of water while they're in it, and shake that water all over you. Because essentially, you can get a kiddie pool for about $6 or so, so they'll be shaking that money maker. And I'll tell you what, if you don't have a pet, you can go to the next or your local ASPCA. If you go to your local ASPCA, they'll already have the shop records for you. They'll have all the things you need to be able to adopt. And it's great because these are animals who need a home and need your loving. But don't get an animal unless you are willing to make the commitment to take care of it. Because all of us need love. And I'll tell you what's coming next. One of the greatest things that we do when we have fun and a positive good time right here, we always say, let's bark it out. So let's get to our next video that you sent in. What do you think, guys? All right, here we go. So we want to just thank you very much for enjoying our show. We're going to close it out, but before we close out, don't forget, send in your video if you think you have one of Kevin's crazy K9 Caper videos with something weird that we can go ahead and sponsor on this show so that other people will know their dogs are doing the same thing. Send it to 4pawsranch1234@gmail.com. And I'll tell you what, let's bark it out. And as we bark it out, you make sure that you subscribe to our channel and like it. So, this is how we close out the show. Who let the dogs out? Woo! 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 Who let the dogs out? Woo!